Hello students, this is Poonam teacher back with a new video of Science 1, and today we shall study reaction of metals with acids. See students, there is one mistake into your book. Here it should be acid and not the oxygen. So we will see that how all the metals reacts with acids, and I have already taught you this into the previous chapter that how the metals reacts with any of the acid. So let's see. See, this is all the setup. The demonstration is given over here. That this is going to be the test tube. This is the stand, and inside this test tube there are some zinc granules which are taken, and then this one, it is fitted with a cork, and there's a delivery tube which is connected to the water trough. Here inside there is a water or a soap solution, whatever you can consider. You can also consider the water or a soap solution, anything is acceptable. Then you can take one by one metal. Here zinc granules are taken, and there is diluted HCl. When this dilute HCl will come in contact with the zinc will react with dilute HCl, it will give ZnCl2, and hydrogen gas will be liberated. So that ZnCl2 will be formed, that ZnCl2, that means zinc chloride is a salt, and then hydrogen gas will come through this delivery tube, and you can see the bubbles. So this will suggest that there is a hydrogen gas, and if you will take any candle near those bubbles and those bubbles contains the hydrogen gas, you will hear some cracking noise or some pop sound, just as the crackers burst. In the same way, the pop sound is going to be there, and that pop sound is the evidence of the evolution of hydrogen gas. Then let's see another example. See here, magnesium, when it reacts with HCl, it gives magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas is evolved. In the similar way, aluminium reacts with hydrogen chloride, that is diluted hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid. It results in the formation of AlCl3, that is aluminium chloride, and hydrogen gas is evolved. Then Fe ion reacts with diluted HCl, results in the formation of iron chloride, FeCl2, and hydrogen gases evolved. In the same way, what the reaction I showed you, that zinc reacts with HCl, it gives ZnCl2, zinc chloride, and hydrogen gases evolved. The reaction here, it is not balanced. Here there should be 2 HCl, and then the reaction is going to be balanced. Now let's see another reaction of metals with nitric acid. Nitric acid means HNO3. Now nitrate of salt of metals are formed on reaction with metals with nitric acid. So whenever any metal will react with nitric acid, it will result into formation of the nitrate, metallic nitrate. So that metallic nitrate is going to be a salt. Then you can see various oxides of nitrogen, that is N2O, that is nitrous oxide, NO, that is nitric oxide, and NO2, that is nitrogen dioxide, are also formed in accordance with the concentration of nitric acid. I have taught you previously that if the acid is concentrated, the byproduct is going to be changed. Byproduct means not the main product. See, this one is the main product, and these two are the byproduct, which are formed in addition of the main product. So when you take concentrated HNO3, you will get, along with copper, then you will get copper nitrate, and nitrogen dioxide gas will be evolved, and some water molecules will be formed. But if you take diluted nitric acid along with copper, you will get copper nitrate, but the byproduct, that is, instead of nitrogen dioxide, nitric oxide will be formed, and water molecules will also be formed. So here there is a change into the byproduct just due to the change into the concentration of the acid. So you have to keep all those things into mind. Then what is the meaning of aqua regia? Now this aqua regia is the mixture of two acids, that is HCl, hydrochloric acid, and concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid. When concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid are taken into the ratio of 3:1, that means if you're taking 3 ml of concentrated HCl, you'll have to take 1 ml of concentrated nitric acid. So every time the ratio is going to be 3:1, then and then only that aqua regia is going to be formed. So that aqua regia is highly corrosive. Corrosive, that means it may attack your skin also chemically. So it may burn the skin. So it is highly corrosive, it is highly reactive, it is a fuming liquid, that means fumes will come from such kind of a liquid, and it is a very reactive reagent, and it is able to dissolve the noble metals like gold and platinum. You know, gold and platinum, they do not dissolve usually in any of the reagent, but here in aqua regia, this metals gold and this platinum, that is a white gold, both can be dissolved because it is that reactive, it is that corrosive. So this is the meaning of aqua regia, where concentrated HCl and concentrated nitric acid is taken into the ratio 3:1. The rest of the things we shall see in next video.